Hey there, music fans. This is Peter Skov from Music is a Journey, and I'm sitting in a very warm, humid room, and sweat is just dripping off me. Oh, what's that, you ask? Don't we have air conditioning? Of course we have air conditioning, just not in this room. Well, part of the reason for the humidity is, well, yeah, it is summer, and this part of Japan in summer it is pretty hot and humid. But also we've got one of these swirly things coming up there. It's actually not hitting where I live, but we have had a couple of sudden windy showers today, followed by sunshine and right now very still humid air. So the reason for the video today is that a couple of days ago I noticed this. And I knew that was going to happen sooner or later because I've been watching the numbers slowly climbing up, and they were climbing up faster than I actually thought. So I thought, okay, I have to be ready to do a special video for 800 subscribers. And then I thought, okay, it's 799, I'm going to make the video tonight. And then I found the battery was almost dead for the camera. So I thought, oh, well, that's all right, I'll charge it. It probably won't clear 800 by the next day. Next day being today, and I noticed this. Right, 801. And in fact, I just checked a moment ago, it's actually 802 now. So this is not going to be a thanks to 800 subscribers video. This is going to be a thanks to clearing 800 subscribers video. So yes, a big thank you to all the people who have subscribed to this channel over the last 5 years or so. Now, as a subscriber to many channels myself, I know how it goes. You know, you see someone's channel, you watch a video, you think they do a good job, you give them a thumbs up, you watch a few more videos and you like what they do and you subscribe. And then after a bit you kind of move on to other things and you might never go back to their channel again. Or you might see a video come up once in a while and think, maybe I should check that one out. I realized with this channel here, Music is a Journey, when I first started out, it was basically, that first year was about featuring artists on the Melodic Revolution Records label. So I know I finished the year with about 57, 58 subscribers, and I'm sure most of them were either people I'd featured in my videos or bandmates or friends of theirs who subscribed to show me support. Over the years, I've done things like, you know, thrash metal, death metal videos. I've done like, you know, like 70s hard rock, early heavy rock videos. I've done like 80s metal videos, I've done other prog videos, I've done various things, and I'm sure over the years, like, people who like the thrash metal or death metal videos subscribe, and then, you know, I'd do like a power pop band in the next one, whatever, and they're probably like, what's this? Am I subscribed to this channel? And of course, then there are people who subscribe because I did several videos on Ningen Isu, the Japanese heavy rock band. Yeah, I've just done various things, and I think along the way people jump on. Like this year I'm doing all this first 10 albums of specific bands, so I've done Black Sabbath, Uriah Heep, Blue Oyster Cult, Rush, and I'm sure I've picked up subscribers along the way for those. As well, my Voivod videos from last year, I keep getting comments on those. Like every month I get 2 or 3 new comments, people saying how much they enjoyed them, so that's really wonderful. I'm glad that videos that I did over a year ago are still getting traction. So anyway, I recognize these 800 plus subscribers. Probably a lot of people are actually not watching what I do, but a lot of my recent videos get about 150, 200 views, so that's really wonderful. I'm very glad for that. If anybody watches my videos and thinks, oh, I learned something interesting, or he made a good point, or I'm really glad that he said such great things about my favorite band, that's awesome. Because I know one of the tricks to getting lots of subscribers on YouTube, actually 3 of the tricks are: talk about popular bands that people really love, say lots of good things about those bands, how great you think they are, how much you love them, and keep your video to about under 10 minutes. Which I talk about a lot of bands that are kind of obscure, that people don't know so much about. I usually don't say anything bad, though. I don't like to badmouth bands, you know. Everybody has a kind of reason why an album might not have worked out well, and there are people who still like those albums anyway, so it's no point in bad-mouthing anybody. But I also tend to make videos about 35, 45 minutes long. So anyway, before this video starts getting way too long, here's what I want to do for clearing 800 subscribers. Thank you again, everyone. I'm going to offer a little bit of a challenge, all right? So this year I've been, you know, linking up with a lot of people, like, for example, All the World's a Stage, YouTube channel, Chris Profrey Musically Obsessed YouTube channel, and a lot of other people who are out there who are album collectors or vinyl collectors. And it's fun watching their videos. Just, you know, I don't collect vinyl, but I like to see what albums they're talking about, what they have to say about them. So anyway, a lot of these people have been doing these little contests or challenges. So I thought for 800 subscribers, I'm going to offer a little bit of a challenge here. So there are 3 criteria for this challenge. You can participate either by making your own video and then tell me about it in the comments. Tell me, hey Pete, I made a video accepting your challenge. Come and watch. And then I will over to your channel and I will watch your video. And if I'm not subscribed yet, I might just subscribe and I might just check out a couple of your other videos while I'm at it. Hey, let's keep this community thing going, eh? All right. And the other way you can participate if you don't want to make a video or you don't make videos, just leave a comment and answer the questions in the comment. So here we go. The first challenge is, what is a non-English language song that you really love? So for me, I live in Japan and I have probably a few dozen albums in Japanese. Of course, I have the whole Ningen Isu catalog over here, as well as the entire Garnet Crow catalog and several others. Plus, I have a pretty decent collection of Québécois prog from the 1970s, so that's all in French. But I'm going to make a separate video about that later on. So today's pick, because I haven't talked about them for a while, is Ningen Isu. From the debut album Ningen Shikaku, released in 1990, I'm choosing the final track, Sakura no Mori no Mankai no Shita, Beneath the Cherry Blossom Forest in Full Bloom, or I forget what the exact translation is. But anyway, this whole album, released in 1990, just has a really awesome early 70s hard rock, heavy rock feel. There's some Sabbath, there's some Budgie, and there's just a lot of other stuff, you know, plus a lot of their own personal takes on that style of music. And the last song remains a favorite of mine. You know, even if I haven't listened to much Ningen Isu recently, that is always a song I would probably think to listen to. So, Japanese language, Sakura no Mori no Mankai no Shita by Ningen Isu from the debut album of 1990. Next, I live in Japan, but this is, of course, not where I was born. So I would like, for the next criteria, for you to name a city of importance to you. It can be the city you were born in, the city you grew up in, the city where you reside now, city where your wife is from, or your partner, whatever, a city that you've always loved. I want you to just pick a song that has the name of a city in it, a city that is important to you. And I'm going to pick from Nazareth's 76 album, Close Enough for Rock and Roll. There's a track on here called Vancouver Shakedown. Oh yeah, I couldn't believe it when I heard that there was a band out there who was singing a song about Vancouver. Not Vancouver, Washington, of course, Vancouver, British Columbia. And I think it was apparently that they got busted for cocaine when they were coming in to do a tour of the city. There have been other bands also singing about Vancouver. There's a Japanese singer called Superfly who had a song called Vancouver on her debut album. But yeah, Nazareth, Vancouver Shakedown from Close Enough for Rock and Roll is my pick for a song about a city of importance to me. And lastly, I want you to pick a band that is from your general area. It can be from your hometown or the town where you reside. It can be from your province or state or prefecture or wherever. A band that is fairly local to you. So like I'm from Vancouver, I'm not going to pick a band from Toronto. I'm picking a band from the greater Vancouver area. And I'm going to pick Spirit of the West. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. So Spirit of the West started out as a Celtic folk trio with acoustic guitar, mandolin, wooden flute, and what's that percussion instrument? Looks like a drum. You beat it with a stick with, you know, taps on both ends, whatever. Started out like that, and they gradually started to evolve into a kind of alternative rock folk fusion band. There we go. That's all the albums except for one they did with the Vancouver Symphony Orchestra called Open Heart Surgery. I haven't got that yet, and I don't know if I missed my chance. Spirit of the West from North Vancouver. Really awesome band. you know, we've got like the flute solos, we've got the jigs, we've got accordion, we've got, you know, hard rock, edgy guitar. We've got lots of like politically charged lyrics. We've got two lead vocalists. John Mann, who sadly passed away 2 or 3 years ago, was the lead vocalist of most songs. And Jeff. I know, I've forgotten his last name. Jeff Mann. No, John Mann, Jeff. Oh, shoot. Jeff was also the flute and wooden flute player, and I think he also played that drum thing, whatever it's called. Yeah, so there you have it. 3 criteria. Non-English language song that you really like. A song with the title, a name of a city in the title that is really important to you. Tell me why that city title is important to you, unless it's, you know, private, like it's where I live and I don't want you to know where I live. That's cool. Then it's all right. But a song with the city title in it, and a band that is from your general area that you think people should know more about. There you have it, folks. Thank you for watching. Thank you again for over 800 subscribers. See you at 900, maybe? All right, or maybe just in the next video. Cheers! Thanks for watching, and I look forward to hearing everybody's responses and hopefully seeing quite a few videos. Good night.